Ever since he left the Seattle Seahawks, it seems like Russell Wilson's career has been on a downhill slope. So today, I'm going to be putting him back in his prime to see if he can help the Seattle Seahawks win the Super Bowl. And I mean, considering we have this guy back in his prime, I feel like that should make the Seattle Seahawks one of the Super Bowl favorites heading into this season. But obviously, as you can see, Russell Wilson is back in his prime at a 99 overall. I mean, I'm definitely excited to see what he's going to be able to do with DK Metcalf this season, because now that he's back in his prime, I feel like that might be one of the most dangerous duos in the NFL. But to start off the season, we're going to be taking on the Denver Broncos, and I mean, I feel like this is a game that we definitely have the upper hand in, especially with a 99 overall Russell Wilson at quarterback. But we have garbage field position to start this drive off, so I'm just going to keep it on the ground and see if Walker can pick up the first. I mean, that's going to help us out a lot. I wouldn't say we're out of the mud just yet, though. I'm gonna go for one more run because we're still only at the 13-yard line, so I don't want to risk throwing an interception right here because that would instantly put the Broncos in the red zone. But I feel like we should be good now. I mean, we're at the 22, but I'm gonna try and go for Metcalf, and he's got some separation. He is gonna get a lot of yardage for this one. I mean, by the looks of it, this team is already looking very solid. I know it's the first drive of the season and we're playing the Denver Broncos, but anyways, I'm gonna try and go back for Metcalf, who's open again, and that one's gonna put us in the red zone. I just knew coming into this that these two are gonna be a crazy duo, and you can already see it happening right in front of you, man. I'm gonna try and end it off right here, though, and that might be enough to do it. Metcalf's gonna bring it in, but we're just short. I mean, we're at the 1-yard line now, so I'm just gonna play it safe and keep it on the ground with Walker. But that's one hell of a start for Metcalf, man. I mean, we're only on the first drive of the game, and he's already got 76 yards, which is pretty crazy. But anyways, that's gonna be a touchdown from Walker, which does give us the lead first. The Broncos have kept this game pretty close, though. I mean, we're back out here in the third quarter, and we're only up 17-6. I gotta make sure I get this to work out, because it is third down, but it looks like we're gonna have DK Metcalf open, and that pass right there is gonna put Russell Wilson over 300 yards on the game. So he is having himself one hell of a start to the season. I'm gonna switch it up a bit though and go for Fant, and that's gonna work out for another first down for Seattle. I mean, these guys are just looking absolutely unstoppable right now, man. That should be another first down right there as well from Lockett. It looks like we've got it. I mean, I am gonna put in the air, which might not be the smartest decision, but as long as we're careful, I feel like we should be able to get this to work out. I'm gonna try. Actually, I was going to go for Smith and Jigba, but we can just keep it on the ground with Wilson. So that's going to be his first rushing touchdown of the season, and that's going to make this a 3-score game, which should pretty much put this thing away. Kind of underestimated the Broncos, though, because they did almost pull off a crazy comeback in the fourth quarter, but we're barely going to survive week 1. But after that, we went ahead and simmed to week 4, and it looks like this team has been pretty much unstoppable so far. I mean, we are 3-0 right now, and this time we play the Detroit Lions, who are 2-1, and I already know this is going to be a much bigger test for this team. I mean, the Lions did score first, so it looks like we are down 7-0 right now. I really wanted to go for Metcalf there, but I cannot see that working out. I mean, the Lions do have a really solid defense, but as long as we play it safe, we should be all right. The number one guy that we got to worry about is obviously Hutchinson. I might be able to escape. That's barely going to be a first down, but we fumbled it. I guess it really doesn't matter though, since it did go out of bounds. That could have been a disaster for this team though, but I'm gonna put in the air again, and hopefully this time we can get somebody open. It looks like nobody's gonna be on Smith and Jigba, so just like that, we're in scoring position. I feel like the deep routes have actually been working pretty nice for us today. I'm gonna go for like a medium route right here though, and see if we can get Walker open. Ah, my god, dude. Noah Fant wide open. That's gonna be a touchdown. I mean, Branch definitely got off his target there. That's really all there is to it, so that might be the easiest touchdown that we scored today. We're coming back out here in the third quarter though, and no surprise we got a nail biter on our hands, man. I mean, we're down by 3 points right now, and it's third down, so I gotta make sure that this play works out for us. But we're gonna have DK wide open, or I guess I shouldn't say wide open, because there was a defender right on him, but he was able to come down with that, so that is gonna keep this drive alive. And Walker's got some space too. I mean, that's not going to be a first down, but that's another very solid pickup, man. So we only need 3 yards for the first now. I'm going to go for a bit of a deeper pass because I feel like the long routes have actually been working really well for us today. I mean, point in case right there, man. That's going to bring us all the way to the 21-yard line. I'm going to see if we can get DK open again. He's got some crazy separation, so it looks like that is going to go for a touchdown. And that's going to be a big one right there, because as long as we make the PAT attempt, that's going to put us up by 4 points. And no surprise, this game did come right down to the wire, but it looks like we are going to sneak out of week 2 with another dub. But after that, we went ahead and simmed to week 6 for what might be the biggest test that we have this season. We did beat the Giants in week 5, so we are 5-0 right now, and we have to play the 49ers, who are somehow 2-3. Don't get it twisted though. I mean, I know they're below 500, but we're still playing the San Francisco 49ers. You gotta remember that. So this is gonna be a really tough game to win, and we're getting sacked by Bosa right away. I mean, we've really dug a hole for ourselves, because after that, they did get another stop. So it is 3rd and 27, which means we need to somehow get 27 yards in one go, but we're getting sacked again. And no surprise, after that, the 49ers did score a touchdown. So we're down 7-0 right now, but wow, we're getting caught by Warner. I don't really know what to do right now. This defense is on us, man. It seems like nothing is going our way right now. So I'm just going to put it in the air and hope that we can get somebody open. I mean, that's going to be our first down of the game. So I guess that's something. I might be able to get Fant open off of this route, but I honestly wouldn't bet on it. So Metcalf will probably be our best option. And he's gonna get there, so that's another one. And that does kind of set us up for a touchdown here. So as long as we don't screw this up, we should be able to get in the end zone. I'm just gonna try and play it a bit safe here though, and keep it on the ground with Walker. We have not gotten more than like 1 yard on the ground all day so far, so I'm just gonna keep putting it in the air, man, because clearly we are not gonna be able to get the run to work against this defense. And apparently that's gonna bring up a 3rd down right there. So we gotta find a way to get 4 yards. I feel like that shouldn't be too bad, but oh, that's close. Come on, Fant, hold on to that. I think we got taken out. We did too, man. So that's gonna make it 4th and inches, but you know, I don't like field goals. I'd not come all this way just to get 3 points on the board. So we're gonna go for Metcalf, and once again, our 4th down conversion is gonna pay off. So that is gonna tie this thing up at 7. I mean, that is a huge touchdown right there. Coming back out here in the 3rd quarter though, and this time it looks like we are losing. We're only down by 7 points though, so we do have a chance to get right back in the game here. That's the biggest run we've had today. I mean, he's got 9 carries for 33 yards right now, which definitely isn't good, but I might try and get the run game to work out, because I'm not trying to get too predictable with passing it every single time here. But I mean, it is 3rd and 2, so I should probably keep it on the ground here, but I'm gonna go for a shot, because if this doesn't work out, I'm gonna go for it on 4th down. But it looks like we've got Lockett in the end zone, so that is gonna tie this thing up. But now we have to rely on our defense to close this thing out. And once again, it was another very close game, but we are going to win this one by 3 points. So the Seattle Seahawks are still undefeated. But after that, we went ahead and simmed to week 13 to see how this team was doing. And the closer we get to the playoffs, the closer it looks like we're going to be getting the #1 seed. I mean, we're 10-1 right now. And in week 13, we're going to be taking on Aaron Rodgers and the New York Jets. And the Jets are another team that seems to be on a tear right now, because they are 8-3 and in a playoff spot, and this is one of the best defenses in the league as well. Obviously though, I mean, this team is 10-1, so clearly we have also been on an absolute tear. The only team we've lost to this season was the Buffalo Bills. So I mean, oh my god, that's gonna be a touchdown right there. Metcalf is gonna get it. That was an absolute missile from Russell Wilson. So just like that, we're gonna tie this game up at 7. We're coming back out here in the 3rd quarter though, and since then it looks like things have gotten away from us. I mean, we are down 28-17 right now. I feel like this is one of the biggest deficits that we have faced so far this season. So I guess this is going to be the ultimate test for this team to see if they can pull off the comeback. I mean, if we can do this, I feel like we should be basically unstoppable once we get to the postseason. And I mean, even though we've only lost 1 game this season, I feel like every game right now is very important for us to win, because we don't have the #1 seed seed locked up. The Bucks are only 1 game behind us. I mean, they've got 9 wins, and I'm pretty sure Dallas has 8 wins, and I'm pretty sure the Lions also have 8 wins. So that's 3 teams right on us trying to get the number 1 seed. That's, oh, come on, stay up, stay up. That's gonna be a first down. I mean, the good thing for us is if we do score a touchdown here, that should put us right back in this game because it's only the 3rd quarter, but it is also 3rd down right now. So I gotta make sure that somebody's open, and it looks like we have Smith and Jigba. So just like that, we're gonna make it a 1-score game. But once again, if we want to come back, we kind of have to rely on the defense. And unfortunately, they were not able to get the job done for us. I mean, we put up 38 points, so the offense did a great job, but obviously the defense got toasted by Aaron Rodgers. Either way, though, I mean, I feel like we've already made the postseason because we do have a 10-2 record right now, so hopefully we can finish off the season strong. And it looks like the Seahawks did have a very solid end to the season because we're gonna go 14-3 to win the division and get the number 1 seed in the playoffs. And Seahawks fans should be happy with this one because after putting him back in his prime, Russell Wilson did not disappoint. I mean, this guy had 4,100 yards for 35 touchdowns and 8 interceptions. And to start off the postseason, it looks like we're going to be taking on the Green Bay Packers in the divisional round. And it looks like this team is already in a pretty good spot right now. I mean, we're up 14-3 in the 2nd quarter. We're about to hit the 2-minute warning though, so hopefully this works out for us. Because I mean, obviously if things go our way here, we have a chance to go into halftime with a 3-score lead, which would really help this team out. That is barely short of a first down. I'm gonna hand it off to Walker again because we only need a couple of inches. I really want to get the run game going, but ever since like the first few weeks of the season, it just feels like it hasn't been the same. All honesty though, I mean, clearly the passing game has been working a whole lot better for us. I'm gonna try and go for Tyler Lockett here. That should be an easy first down. He's got nothing but separation. So just like that, we are back in scoring position. So as long as we don't throw an interception, we should at least be getting a field goal, but it's looking like we'll probably be in the end zone. I mean, I know the run game hasn't been great to us lately, but I'm just going to keep it on the ground here because I do not want to mess this up. The last thing that we want to do is throw an interception in the red zone, but we're going to get stopped. So I guess we only got one more attempt to try and push this guy in. I mean, if this doesn't work out and it brings up a 3rd down, I'm gonna... Oh my god, we fumbled. We fumbled. That is the worst thing. Come on, please. Oh, bro. That sucks. I cannot believe that the ball got hit out there, man. That is terrible. I mean, that wasn't exactly what I had in mind there, but either way, it looks like things did pretty much work out for us. I mean, we're up 21-3 with 2 minutes left in this game, so realistically, we can pretty much just run the clock out here, but we've got an easy touchdown, so might as well put some more points on the board. And that one's gonna be from Jackson Smith and Jigba, and that one right there should basically guarantee us a trip to the NFC Championship game. And after that, we were able to hold on for the dub. I mean, we held the Packers to 3 points, so I'd say that's a very solid start to the postseason. And it looks like in the NFC Championship game, we're gonna be taking on the Dallas Cowboys. We're starting out in the 3rd quarter though, and it looks like this has been a pretty tough game for us so far. I mean, we're down by 7 points right now, so this is pretty much a must-score drive for us. I don't want to get ahead of myself though, but by the looks of it, it seems like the run game might be back for us, which is absolutely huge. I mean, if we can get Walker going, that is going to help us out a whole lot. I'm going to try and switch it up and put in the air this time though. I do not want to throw the ball anywhere near Trayvon Diggs, so it looks like Metcalf is pretty much out of the question for this route. See if we can get Lockett open right here though. I mean, Diggs could cut off, so if Metcalf can get some separation, this could be a huge pickup from him. I'm not risking it though. We're just going for Smith and Jigba. I mean, as I said, this is a very important drive for us, so I'm playing this as safe as I possibly can. So I'm gonna keep it on the ground again with Walker. That's almost a first down. I mean, we haven't been able to get this guy to break away for any huge pickups or anything like that, but he is getting solid gains. And there it is. There it is. That's gonna be a huge pickup. So by the looks of it, we do have the run game working for us once again, which is pretty big right now. I'm gonna try and put in the air this time though. And it looks like we're gonna have DK open, and that's gonna go for a touchdown to tie things up at 17. So hopefully we can pull off the comeback. I mean, we are only down by 7 points, so we're definitely capable of winning this game. But since then, yeah, things have not been great for us. I mean, we're down 27 to 17 right now, and this is pretty much like a last chance thing. Like, we need to score a touchdown here. This game is definitely over. We're gonna get Metcalf to the 1. I actually don't know what I want to do from here on out, man. I mean, we don't have any timeouts, so that definitely sucks, which means we pretty much need to get an onside kick to work out for us. But we got part 1 done. That is gonna make it a 1-score game. Only way that we can win this game, though, since we have no timeouts, is if we somehow get the onside kick to work out for us. So hopefully we can get a lucky bounce here, but it looks like that is going right to them, man. That is pretty much gonna put our season away. I mean, we put up one hell of a fight. Obviously, that was a crazy run from the Seattle Seahawks, but it looks like we are not gonna be able to get the job done. But anyways, to end off the season, it looks like MVP is gonna be going to Josh Allen. Russell Wilson did do really good, though. I mean, he came 3rd place in the votings, and after beating us, it looks like the Cowboys did go on to beat the Colts in the Super Bowl. That's gonna do it for this one. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It'll really help out the channel. And if you have any video ideas, feel free to drop them down below. I'll try to get to as many of them as I can. And while you're down there, comment the most random thing you can think of so we can confuse everybody in the comment section. And also make sure you check out my socials. I got everything linked in the description down below. But other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.